Well, can you guys tell where we're at?
Why am I never rotating?
Boop.
Yeah, got your finger.
Yes, it's true, race fans. We have made it to Test and Tune. We got Matt's Jeep, Michael's Jeep, side by side back there. We brought the four-wheeler for backup. And we got Juner's J400. And the old El Chapo. We did 78 because, you know, she's a 78. So with today being Test and Tune, we're not going to do time trials. So I'm not going to be able to say what times people are going to be running or drawing even. I'm not sure what the rotation is going to be, but I will let you guys know as soon as I know, and we'll get footage of everybody driving. Dude, let off. Goodness. Go! Go! 2025 test and tune in the books. Both survived. Actually, I think all the vehicles survived for MJF Motorsports, so that's awesome. The boys quad don't really have any changes to make. He was consistent all day, so he'll probably dial in somewhere between a 9.3 and a 9.7 when we go run next weekend. May 10th is opening day for the track, so if you guys want to come check that out, spectators are always free. We'll have a food truck out there, and it's just an all-around good time, full family entertainment, so bring the kids out too. The El Camino, we noticed towards the end, I developed an oil leak. Nothing crazy. It drove on the trailer. It's not low on oil yet, so it's not leaking profusely by any means, but it's something we need to look into. And I believe the fuel pump diaphragm is one of the culprits to said oil leak. So if that diaphragm inside the oil pump tears in any way, it'll start mixing oil into the gas or gas into the oil. Thankfully, this one has a weep hole on it, so it was actually spraying against the motor mount. So once I seen that, just had to track it down and see where it was coming from. Just going to pick up a new pump. I did look on speedwaymotorsports.com this morning and actually called them, which is where I got the pump. And this fuel pump is not rebuildable. So it appears to be, but they say there's not parts for it. I've looked at O'Reilly's and CarQuest. They're both similar in price. So I'll weigh my options and see where I decide to stop this week to pick up a pump. Let's go ahead and pop the hood on this thing and see if there's any other damages we can find. Our gold engine paint didn't hold up very well, did it? Alright, I'll bring you guys in. Alright, see that empty oil pump? There's a weep hole right there. And that's where the oil was coming out of. Not a huge deal. Kind of a bummer. That is a brand new pump. And it's literally got the break-in. And about, I don't know, I think we made 6 or 7 runs with it yesterday. So it doesn't have a whole lot of run time on it by any means. Coolant system's not under pressure anymore. I want to check that. Still full. Could top it off. I'm sure it was still burping air pockets out of it, being that we haven't driven it enough to get it fully up to temp for a long period of time. So yesterday was a really good thing. Ow. And there was a slight oil leak on this side. Oh, we got to get a new master cylinder as well. I think one of the seals is ripped on the plunger or something of the sort. And I'd like to hook up the vacuum booster. That would be really helpful for brake torquing on the line. I believe the oil leak on this side is from that the oil pan has a built-in spot for a dipstick. We're not using it because the dipstick for the 400 is right there. Goes up and it's just built right into the block. So I don't know what exactly to do with that. I did just pump it full of silicone, and then that was before we painted it. Let's see if the pan's still oily. Yep. Let's see. Like I said, it's not a bad leak. It's, you know, totally manageable, but Leaking oil is never good, and it's starting to get all over everything else. So, no bueno. We did also find out, oh, when you put this big girl in four-wheel drive and you stomp it, you'll launch the dash pad right out of her. Should probably screw that down. But look, we worked on the motor, and I mean, we can say we worked on the brakes. We didn't really do anything but bleed them. So we were worried about making it go and stop. Now we can worry about cosmetics. She definitely goes and she definitely stops. So on these time slips that you guys are seeing pictures of after each run, tree speed, that's just what they had it set to for that day, 0.4 seconds. Dial in, we don't have dial in times for test and tune, so that's just zeroed out. This is reaction time, so this is our reaction time to when the green light hits. There are tricks to that, and I didn't get footage of it, but Waylon actually left 0.035 seconds too early, I think. I'll have to look back in his time slips. But that's okay. That's what test and tune is for. It's not just for tuning vehicles, it's for tuning drivers. And then it's got your 60-foot time, your mile an hour out the backside, and then how quick you went the 300 foot. Alrighty, I think that's going to do it for this video of Test and Tune 2025. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of recap on the El Camino. We got a lot of time, money, and effort into this thing, so thank goodness it held together. The first run, if you watched it, I don't think I was all the way to the floor with it because I was scared of breaking it. When I got to the track, unloaded the truck, actually pulled the valve covers off to put feeler gauges under the rockers and check the valve clearance, because it's just one of those things that was on my mind all week, like, did I check that? Ooh, did I tighten that down? Hey, you know, just one of those things. I got a lot of time and effort put into this thing, and I know there's not a whole lot of money into it compared to some of the builds out there, but you know what? It's mine. I built it with my own hands, and I'd like it to last. So even though we're going to be beating on it, it should still be able to take that. But if you enjoyed the video, hit like and subscribe for us. We are inching closer and closer to that goal of subscribers. 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025 is my goal. I think we're at 60 right now, which I know is quite a ways off, but like, subscribe, share, throw it out on Facebook. I don't care. Throw it out there. Let's get as many subscribers as we can, guys. Help keep the channel alive and see where it'll take us. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. Get your backside trackside.